All right, you guys, so this is where the magic happens. This is my office. It's a stand-up desk. When it gets colder in the winter, I'm gonna put like a walking pad beneath it so I can get my steps in. I am such an organizational freak. So I have like 3 different planners and a full calendar. I just need everything to be on point. I have this massive ring light. It's turned around because it's too intense, so it just kind of gives me a vibe. And then I've moved my plants into here because they really needed more sunlight. I have this clothing rack. I just love it. I love to debut like the kind of winter staples, and then this would be my second closet, but this is more for like, I have all my going out outfits and my formal wear. I have a TV that I've yet to hang. And then this side of the closet is where I keep my tarot decks. So I have a dresser in here. I don't know why it won't focus. And I have like my staples, but literally it is full of tarot decks. Oracle, like you name it. I even have more here on the floor, but it's just full on. I love organization, if you can't tell, so of course I had to have them. And then kind of the details here. Keep my crystals. This is the view that you guys see. This is a Pickacard that I'm about to film today. And then I have this view. I'm right by a highway, but I love all the gorgeous trees. And this is my doggie. So this is my office tour. I hope you guys liked it. Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So that was my tarot studio is what I call it. I spent so much time in this room. I wanted it to be like a mixture of obviously tarot and like where I sit down and do my videos, but also a place. I'm super into fashion and, you know, just a place where I could have like my wardrobe that has some of my nicer pieces and stuff, and I just thought it'd be a lot of fun, and I'm sure it will expand, it will grow with time. I'm sure I'll get more plants, but it's winter, not the best time. For those of you who are new here, I don't usually do like home tours and things like that. That was just something that y'all had requested. And then for those of you who are returning subscribers, I have a full house that I'm super into interior design. I'm super into just kind of like putting my creative outlet into my home. It has a lot to do with my birth chart placements, and it also has a lot to do with my childhood. And I just really didn't agree with my parents' aesthetic, and I took a long time to move out of their house, but like when I finally did, I was like, I am gonna have my own personal style. So I got super into it. I'm really into thrifting pieces, or you know, like Facebook Marketplace and things like that. If you guys were curious about it, I would love to give you guys a tour. There's an actual beautiful story that goes along with this home that I'm in now and everything in it, because I did escape a really abusive marriage, and I don't talk about it. I don't even talk really that much personally about myself, but there is sort of an umbrella and a point as to why I'm bringing this all up now, aside from wanting to show you guys the house. But I had to really, this will be my story. It is my story, but I really had to alchemize a lot of pain and loss and sadness and trauma and turn it into something beautiful. And it wasn't necessarily what I had set out to do. I was just trying to survive, and I unfortunately had to abandon my furniture. It just worked out better that way. So I had to start from scratch. And, you know, it's not to say I didn't love my furniture. Like, obviously, I've always been into this. So I had collected pieces that I had brought all the way from California, and I was very sad and upset to let them go. But then I kind of was like, you know, maybe it's for the better, because this is a new start and a new beginning for me and my son and my dog. And it took me a while, and there's a journey, and there's a video that goes along with that journey to fill up my house, obviously, and I had to buy new furniture or used furniture, and I had to build it and this and that. Anyway, I did the whole thing, and I recorded the whole process from me sleeping on the floor to now, to me sitting and telling the story in my office, which was the last thing to get done. And it really is a beautiful story about faith and spirit, God, the angels, whatever you refer to, the universe, and, you know, just really turning something that was really negative into something positive and beautiful. And I just believe it's a story worth telling. So otherwise I wouldn't share. As you guys know, I'm a pretty private person, and I'm also not very showy. I don't feel the need to like influence or brag or boast about fucking anything. And it doesn't mean I don't have things to brag about, but it's just not the energy or the frequency that I vibrate at. I just, whatever, you know. So this isn't a story to just talk about, oh, like, look at me, I'm a trauma survivor and blah, blah, blah. It's not really about that. It's actually just a beautiful story. And I actually agree with that. It's mine, but it's just so cool how it came together spiritually, which brings me to my next point. A lot of you guys have been asking about my Instagram, and I am super into fitness. And my whole Instagram is dedicated to fitness. You wouldn't know that I do tarot, and on tarot, you probably wouldn't know that I'm super into fitness. But I'm finally combining the two, because really it's not fitness or tarot that I'm after, it's wellness and being the best version of yourself possible from the inside out. I believe spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the above. So the same way that I go to the gym is the same way that I also go to therapy, and the same way that I also do tarot, and the same way that I also nourish my body and eat healthy, and I have my own spiritual practices and rituals that just, you know, they help me stay sane. So I'm finally connecting the two and sharing to my fitness audience about my spirituality, which they don't really know anything about, and sharing with my spiritual audience about my fitness and my wellness, which really just goes hand in hand with my healing journey, because obviously I've escaped that marriage. Obviously I'm a single mom and I'm away from that and on my own, but now I have to work through some of the darker, more shadow parts of myself. And I thought, wow, what a great way to bring people along with me on my journey. I'm not perfectly healed. I'm not perfectly perfect. You know, I have nothing to influence and sell you guys. Like, I don't have an MO like that. Like, the only thing that I actually genuinely care about and is passionate about is like getting people to realize that they can truly live their best life. Everybody can. I truly believe in an abundance mindset, and with that, you know, everyone can live their best life, and that's such a beautiful thing. And I want people to, and I want to at least show them the steps that I took to live my most beautiful life. I love life. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. I'm so abundant. It's just all came together that way, from a place where it wasn't looking good, okay? It was not fucking looking good for me, especially on paper. So, you know, if this is all stuff that you're just like, yes, like, you know, come subscribe if you haven't already. Come follow my Instagram. Come say hi. You know, follow me along on this journey. This is just the start of it, but it's, you know, going to get more, I would say, adhesive to itself, to each other. Okay, big long intro, but we are here today for a very casual video. We're going to be talking about who wants to talk to you, and you might get more than one person in a pile, and you know, we'll get into it. So we have 3 piles to choose from today, and I'm going to flip these cards over so that you can kind of get a sense maybe of which one you want to choose. So we have number 1, pile 1, clean your space. Oh, Spirit's calling you out. We have pile number 2, alone time. And we have pile number 3, dance. Okay, so 3 piles to choose from, you guys. I will see you at your pile. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome. Okay, so you guys chose clean your space, number 9. You could be really seeing a lot of nines right now, and that could be something that's really resonating with you. Okay, so I've obviously pre-shuffled some oracle. I have tarot. We're going to be talking about who wants to talk to you. What would they say? We'll do some channeled messages. You could get more than one person in this pile. I'm just going to go with the flow and we'll get into it. I just posted a new 18 plus to my Patreon, which is where you can get my more uncensored 18 plus videos, which are just so fucking fun. Like, they're fun to make, honestly, because I get to play music and like be just myself, and I don't feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Okay, so we have and then for all the people that have subscribed to my Patreon, I really love you and appreciate you, and thank you. Okay, so we have intimacy. Who wants to talk to group number 1? Earth sign. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have no. It's not the right time. It's funny, some of y'all said no. I said they could be an earth sign. You're like, I know an earth sign. I know a fucking Virgo, and it's a no. But there could be, for some of you, multiple. Okay, we have mending, so there's an X coming through. Yeah, you guys give off a femme fatale. I'm hearing that song by The Weeknd where he's like, she's a fairy tale, she's a femme fatale, even down to the way she's breaking hearts. Yeah, I feel like you guys are a little heartbreaker energy. Yeah, slave. That's so funny. I feel like people are like a slave to you, like to your energy, because they're just so obsessed with you. I'm getting like 4, 5, 6 people already. We have the thinking man. I definitely feel like, if you were wondering, like a specific presence of someone that I think you're into. Okay, we have 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel, number 39. Who's talking about my pile number 1? Spirit, let me shuffle. Give me a second. Haven't used this deck in like a quick minute. That was a bad shuffle. You're very sexy, okay? People, like, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all get a lot of offers. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a lot of people want to talk to you is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't be surprised if you've had multiple, like, people try to marry you. You've been engaged multiple times. You guys could be very, like, homey. You could be the earth sign. You could like to keep a nice home. You're very tidy and organized. You like to cook. I mean, you definitely have the ingredients of someone that I feel like the opposite sex wants to like make a wife and this and that. But there's this duality to you where you're like kind of a crazy person, but in like a sexy, cool way, like a femme fatale. And it's like, it's intoxicating. It's addicting. It draws people in. It makes them you have a magnetic appeal to you. I feel like you're a good communicator. I love that the 5th chakra is popping up because it's like, who wants to talk to you? Like, lots of people, including Archangel Gabriel. So we have the Page of Clouds, the Page of Swords. Like, a lot of people want to fucking communicate with you. Some of y'all, what is the Oracle of Lightning? The Page of Wands or the, Ace of Wands? Is the Oracle the Ace? Wow, Ace of Wands. If we did get the Ace of Wands like that, then you're very, very attractive, sexually attractive to people. People might like look at your photos online. We have Apprentice of Gem, which is the Knight. Oh, I wish y'all wouldn't make this so complicated. Which is the Knight of Pentacles. What is the Apprentice? I don't have the book for this anymore. Novice has to be Page. That's how I would imagine Page. Apprentice is a Knight, I feel like. Oracle is an Ace. We have Temperance. People are very, very curious about you. People get very strong-willed about you too, like with that slave energy. And like, even when you say no, it's like there's like a passion, and people can't take like rejection from you. And I feel like you do have to reject people quite often, or you keep them hanging and then you reject them. 8 of Cups. So who wants to talk to you? Someone from the past is really trying to ram their way through here. Like, they won't get off my case about it. And I'm like, I'm not going to give you the time of day. But someone, an ex, wants to talk to you. Someone you blocked doesn't even have to be as deep as an ex. It's just someone you blocked. I feel like there's a conflict, like specifically a conflict. Someone else from the past wants to talk to you that it didn't end in a blocking or a fight necessarily, but you just like didn't have interest. You got some users. I'm feeling like, not users, but like I'm seeing a screen name. So I'm getting like you got fans like online that want to talk to you, or just people that maybe they don't live in your city, like you only talk online or something about like that. I'm seeing for some of y'all, like someone you do want to talk to is thinking about you. They want to talk to you. Like you want things to work with them. Like y'all have a good connection with each other. And I feel like this person is very like crossing their dots, dotting their I's, crossing their T's about you. Like literally the 10. Okay, that's where these kind of major cards are coming from, is from that person's energy. They're very stuck on you there. And I think they do, the thinking man. Did y'all put a spell on this person? Because they feel like this is unusual for them. Like you very much live in their mind rent free. They want to talk to you all day, every day. And it could be in the beginning stages where you're kind of holding back. Like you're not necessarily wanting to talk to them 24/7. Like you're not giving them all your energy. You feel me? Ooh, I love, and it's clarifying temperance. So Aquarian energy here, Aries as well. We got that earth energy. I feel we got fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like another person that wants to talk to you, and maybe even the one it's in the beginning stages with, is someone you've been intimate with, or they're really craving intimacy through talking, through speech. So maybe y'all talk, but it's early, or you're playing a footsie game, or like you're playing that cat and mouse game in the beginning. No one wants to reveal like their mask and this and that. And so it's not intimate level of talking, right? It's like, it's a caring connection and stuff, but it's not like super intimate. And this person wants it to get there already. They want to talk to you, maybe even in a sexual, intimate way. Like they want to have like sexting. This person wants to like marry you though. They're seeing you as like their marriage material. They're very serious about you. Okay. So, we have that Page of Wands. You're very sexy. A lot of people are curious about you. You inspire people. I don't know if you're like an influencer or something, but there's something about you that's very inspiring. We have the Page of Swords. A lot of people hit you up. I think a lot of people are in your DMs. I think this person knows that. I think this person assumes, obviously, you get a level of attention because of just how you look. So you probably have a lot of people trying to talk to you. This person sees you as very physically fit, like your arms are toned, or people in general see you that way. They see you as like practicing a regime or a routine or daily ritual habits or things about you that maybe you post on social media and people take note of, or they've known you for a while, they've seen your cycles and they know that you get up in the morning, you do this, you go to the gym. Like you're through your actions, you're definitely showing that you're like this healthy, really beautiful person, and it's also very attractive to them. There's sort of a level of like having to have patience with you. We have that Ace of Pentacles here. We have Temperance right after, and the Eight of Cups right after that. So it's kind of like people want to come with you and bring you an offer, but there could be some stagnancy or some delays or some blocks in the way, or maybe you're just not very open to it. Like she's kind of looking away and he's like all about her. And I'm just really getting the energy of like this person's all about you. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands clarifying the Page of Wands, like this person, like I said, they know that there's a curiosity about you because they're one of those people. Like when you walked into the room, they're like, oh, I gotta talk to her. And maybe they didn't know how to. Maybe you guys just started talking. Maybe they still haven't talked to you. Maybe this is someone that goes to school with you or work or the gym or whatever. And they've just, the energy's fucking there. And like there's an attraction between you two. but they haven't had the courage to talk to you. Whether that's true or not, they're going to. They have to. Like, it's getting to a point with the 8 of Wands where they're like, I can't fucking not talk to this chick anymore. Or it could have been that that was the case at the time. Like, they had to come up and approach you in some sort of way and just shoot their shot, essentially. Like, because, and so they know if they were like that, like, I got to shoot my shot with her, or, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. They know other people are that way, okay? So they're willing to compete. They have this competitive energy that's fueling them right now. They want to take a leap of faith in regards to this connection with you. And I think that's something that they want to at least communicate as like a preamble beforehand, because it makes them nervous. So this person might have the blockages, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really seeing it. I'm seeing it more on your end that you have exes, or you have people still in your energetic field at the very least. Maybe you don't give a fuck about them, but they're still trying to get to you energetically. And in that case, we can talk about it, because I'm really good at cord cutting. Like, a bitch I will not let a motherfucker try and get me in the astral. And I especially will not put up with an ex trying to come through in my tarot readings when I have moved on and I want to know about someone else. Like, I'm so good at the cord cutting. So if you guys want to know more, let me know. But yeah, I mean, with the 10 of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of fucking Pentacles, Jesus, it's like, what the fuck, group number 1? Like, this person is so, like, this person that wants to talk to you is, I mean, we got the wedding card. They're so about you. They're so 100% locked in on you, but it feels fucking new, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of intense for them to already be so locked in on you for it to be new. We have Finger, warning of a problem either now or in the future. We have Coins, money will be coming to you. Okay, so people are also seeing you as really abundant, or like you live a luxurious lifestyle, or maybe they don't know how you pay for things or this or that, but there's a curiosity for sure with that Page of Wands, and wanting people being very attracted to it in your light and wanting to like talk to you about it. The Star, I definitely feel like a lot of you are influencers or famous out there. It can also just represent that you have an audience, or you have a magnetism that draws within your aura. So people just like, you just catch attention no matter what, whether you want it or not. Ooh, what's going on? We have Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. I feel like some of the people that want to talk to you are jealous, have an evil eye kind of casted on you. We could have younger women that are kind of like wanting to talk to you or be your friend, and if you don't give them like attention or the time of day, they're kind of sending you like an evil eye or bad energy. We have period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Jesus, can we lighten up here? We have broken ring. Okay. There's something here about like having to cut off a connection, or having just cut off a connection and then being very sour about it, wanting to talk to you. You could have totally blocked this person. And so that would make sense why they're coming through wanting to talk to you so badly. But it feels like you're kind of in the middle of like, or maybe on the final run of, with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, of walking away from things that no longer serve you and really investing in yourself to a point where you are very ingrained in your rituals and habits. You're not talking to people. Like, you could be in hermit mode. Like, you placed yourself there. You're like, I'm in hermit mode. Like, but you know, you've caught this attention of this one person, and they really like, they see you being guarded, okay? They see you kind of withdrawing, and they're like, no, not me. You know, like, you can withdraw on them, but please talk to me. Like, they want you to talk to them, even if it's about issues. I'm hearing, like, with the intimacy card, like, you're not a bother to them. Like, they care about you, you know, and they, with partnership too. Yeah, with the 2 of Cups, motherfucker. I mean, 7 of the Star. I need to calm down. Hold on. Whew. I'm like, why am I in pain? Oh, because I'm going crazy. And I told everyone I wouldn't go crazy. Hi, if you're new here. This is what we do. Okay. With the Star, yeah, it's just like you really spark people's fucking fancy, to say the least. And this one person's like, listen, I want to give to you, I want to invest in you, I want to talk to you. Like, you don't have to run away from me. I know that you've been through some shit, but I'm not like, look at the Journey came out, 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups, partnership. Like, I want to be there alongside you in the journey. Like, I don't expect you to be fully healed and fully like whatever you expect yourself to be. with the Devil and Slave. I feel like this person, yes, this offer is genuine. You know, what they're saying is genuine. Them wanting to talk to you is genuine. But it also kind of comes from a selfish place in that they are obsessed with you, and it fuels them. It fuels their ego to have you respond to them. It fuels them in a way that gives them this sort of like hope that like, damn, because you're such a catch to them. So, I mean, do what you will with that energy, but I definitely feel like take your time and this and that and do whatever you feel you want to do, okay? But there is definitely like a day of reckoning for you with the Judgment card. Like, you're going through a lot of transitions right now and transformations, and you just kind of have to let things play out. I hid who I really am from you. So I kind of get this, you hide who you really are from this person by retreating and pulling away. And now it could just be dissociation because you've been through some trauma. I get it. But this person just, what they want you to know is like, they get it as well. Okay. So this person could be older than you, or they have more experiences than maybe you give them credit for. But it's giving like, I left you before you could leave me. It's time for me to heal now. It's giving that you feel that way. This could also be an ex coming through with these messages. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay. So what does this new person, Jesus, want to say? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I lost myself for a little while. I know I mess up everything. Okay, so your ex is wanting to come through. This is new person. I want you. New person for group number 1. Okay, I want you. You know how hard it was to let you go. Okay. So it seems like your ex really wants to come through here. I remember every detail of the day. We need to let each other go. I couldn't let you get close to me. You speak through me, through music. I will wait for a sign from you. Do you see I'm not like interested in entertaining them because I don't like how they hijacked my channel messages just now. But yeah, there's multiple people wanting to talk to you. Group number 1. I love you guys so much. If you did want an ex reading, book a private reading. I'm not interested in exes at this moment. I don't think anyone really is either. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys in your next video. If you guys wanted to subscribe to my Patreon, that's linked down below. Have a good one. Hi, group number 2. Welcome. Okay, so forgot which one you guys were attracted to. You guys were attracted to alone time. All right, you guys. So today we're just going to be talking about like who wants to talk to you and why and all that great stuff. If I get more than one person, I'll let you know. I am going to try and stay pretty mellow throughout the whole reading because, like I've said in my previous videos, I just had surgery, and I'm sure that that's probably the best thing to do. Okay, so I have pre-shuffled oracle for you guys, and I haven't seen any of it yet, so we're going to do this together. But I'm going to lay it out on the table, starting with alone time. We have health checkup. Someone else is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So there's a third-party situation for, well, probably the collective here in group number 2. We have fork in the road. What's going on? We have judge. Who wants to talk to group number 2? We have warrior. We have attraction, and we have patience. Okay, shit. Well, it's definitely giving separation for some of you, no contact vibes, third party type of energy here. Okay, so this is someone that there are complications with in one way or another. So it doesn't have to be that there's a third party. I mean, the third party could represent like work or some sort of issue that has created a separation. There's definitely issues in this connection. You'll know who this is. So if that's sounding like your pile, I think you're in the right place. I'm kind of getting a couple energies, but I'm mainly getting this one, and I feel like I'm getting this one with who wants to talk to you because maybe you blocked them, like maybe you cut off contact with them. Yep, we have let go. We have death coming through as the first tarot card. So yeah, maybe you literally cut this person off. They're wanting to, like, you know, no matter what goes on in the connection or what has happened, they like have this energy of wanting to persevere. I feel like they're trying to be really patient. Maybe they think you'll come around. Maybe they think this is just a hiccup. Maybe this is one of those connections that's really messy. It's like on and off again. Blocking each other and unblocking each other is quite normal in the connection. For some of you, it's not that it ended, well, it could have ended, but it's not that you blocked them, but that there's some sort of death cycle within the connection. Like whatever was happening wasn't working for y'all. And it could have been that the divine separated you, that there's like a sense of the divine timing at play. And you'll know what that means. You'll know the difference because it's so random. It's like a happenstance, like, type of thing. For example, just giving it an example. So someone ends up having to take out their appendix, right? They get an emergency surgery. And it's like you don't see them for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And it's like not has anything to do with you, but like it does affect the connection because you don't see each other for 2 weeks. And then if you have a really spiritual connection in that 2 weeks, like you feel their energy, but like things are definitely happening in the 5D. You know what I'm saying? But not in the 3D. So that's kind of how I would describe it for some of you. So we have the Page of Wands. Who wants to talk to group number 2? The Eight of Pentacles. This could be somebody that you work with, or like I said, I'm getting a couple energies. I feel like one of these people is someone you work with. Someone's missing you. This person, this main energy could be the one missing you. Maybe they're spending a lot of time alone. Maybe you chose someone else. Maybe you decided to maybe it never got off the ground, and maybe there was no labels, and you're like, well, I'm not going to keep entertaining this, you know? So maybe you decided to entertain other options, and that's where the third party comes through, and they're just spending a lot of time alone. I'm getting kind of a snarky energy with the health checkup, almost like, yeah, I feel like the health checkup can come up in your reading because Spirit is saying, like, it's good to do that, but I'm getting a snarky kind of energy from this main person who wants to talk to you. Like they think you might be pregnant with their baby, or they might be like, you're sleeping around and you need to do an STD panel. I don't know. There's sort of a weird energy of like, or maybe you're worried or concerned about something, and it's best to squash the worry by just getting like a literal, like, you know, blood test done. I don't know, something there, okay? There's something there. But I just got that snarky energy because we have Judge, and I feel like this person that's wanting to talk to you is very frustrated with like the lack of communication. I feel like they have a temper, okay? I feel like they like have a temper and an attitude problem. And I feel like, yes, they're very attracted to you. They might even want to kind of like, if this is a death cycle and there was a separation, they do want to reconcile and come back together and put the work that's needed and necessary into the connection, because they're having, with Judge here, I feel like they're having a lot of realizations and epiphanies that, you know, they do miss you a lot, and they do want you to be around them, and they miss you in their presence. And, you know, I feel like this person does have like future plans as far as this connection goes and moving forward, but it's very slow, like to move, to get off the ground, to cycle out. Like, yeah, we have Two of Cups coming through. I mean, this person is still very romantically interested in you. So whatever has happened or had happened in the past. And then for some of you where you're dating other people and like this main energy is coming through wanting to talk to you, is like they know you have other options, and they're getting a little anxious, I would say, in anticipation, because they're trying to be really patient. They're like, yeah, it's a newer connection. Like I can't get mad at group number 2 for having people in their life, you know, before they even met me. But it's like, I want group number 2 to myself. So this person's kind of like plotting and scheming and thinking about, ways in which they can, it's like a fork in the road energy, like ways in, like what is the right path for them to stand out of the crowd. I'm kind of getting the energy from one of these people that wants to talk to you as like, I'm being loyal to like someone who doesn't even know me, but you know, like I feel like this person cut off their options and they're spending a lot of time alone, and maybe you're the one that's in separation with them because you have stuff going on, or you know, I'm seeing quite a few different scenarios, but they all kind of do fit under the same sun. You know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonates and like mix and match what works for you. But I am getting like a couple energies no matter what for the pile 2 collective. And the only reason I feel like there is this kind of preamble is because you are someone people find attractive. So all the people wanting to talk to you, they find you very attractive. Otherwise, I don't think they would bother with maybe some of these complications or some of the mess, some of the drama that's going on. I don't think they would even care to work through it if they didn't find you very attractive. I do see you being very attractive. There's something about your eyes, the shape of your eyes. You have really, some of you guys could have doe eyes, but you just have really big eyes, really beautiful eyes. Maybe you have a beautiful colored eye. Something about your jawline, it's just very chiseled and like snatched, and you know, you guys just have a really symmetrical, angular face. And I feel like a lot of you guys have a really beautiful body, so you're just like aesthetically won the lottery. We have the 2 of Cups, we have Judgment. So yeah, that's that reconciliation energy, that's that reckoning, that's that rebirth after the death cycle. And like one of the energies is really hoping, you know, this is like their desire, and maybe they want to communicate this to you, which is so funny. I'm not getting like any swords energy. So it's like there's definitely no communication going on here for some of you, or very, very little communication, in that a lot of these thoughts and this energy is like in the 5D. It's like not something y'all are just like point blank talking about, like logically, especially if they're newer connections. It's like they have these ideas and they have these feelings, but it's like it's too new to be all fucking on you with them, these ideas. You know what I'm saying? But you're watching tarot and you kind of know, and like, I don't know, it's just funny. But one or both of them are really wanting a commitment with you, like a relationship out of this, and they're kind of willing to be patient if it means at the final end of the tunnel they can see the light, and that light is you. Some of y'all are with somebody else, and maybe they're aware of that, and you told them they're gonna leave them, or like, I don't know, there's sort of an energy for a small portion of you, you're like actually married or they're married, and there's some legal matters that are kind of separating you two or in the way somehow, but there's an energy of like mutually wanting to persevere, but the legal matters is really shining through with the Judge as well. So maybe it is like a necessary thing to spend some time alone. Maybe the health checkup is necessary if there's multiple partners going on here, because you could be clean, they could be clean, but who are they with? Like, is that person clean? You know, like, just saying. And then with the Master of Lightning, which is the King of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Swords. So one sword energy in this, like, who wants to talk to you pile. It's funny. Which is the one of like, I'm coming for you, I'm coming through. And then that King of Wands. So I definitely feel like this person has these very strong emotions and strong intentions and this willpower and passion to talk to you, to want to pursue something with you. But it's funny how they're going about it is very strategic, and it's very innocent and novice, because it's almost too soon for them to be coming at you like that. Like, do you notice how we have the Two of Cups, and then we have the Hierophant, not like soon after? And it's almost because this person doesn't want to overwhelm you or even scare you away. So we have these Knight energies, and it's their way of being like, hi, like, I'm here. But like inside their head and their mind, they're totally just like, I'm gonna marry this person and this and that and blah blah blah, and share it out. Like, they're already like fucking doing the whole thing. And you know what's so funny is I hear this a lot in tarot readers, is like, we'll pick certain cards, like certain indicators, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, like, oh, this person wants to marry you, they want to have kids with you. And like in retrospect, we kind of think of the opposite sex, and specifically like the masculines, as being a little more cold-hearted and them not wanting to settle down. But in my experience, it actually is quite the opposite. So I do really believe those cards, and I do really take those indicators, because I feel like men, whether they admit it or not, are so quick to be like, I want to marry you, or like something crazy, you know? And I feel like it's women, and I do feel like the script has definitely flipped in this day and age, but I do feel like it's women that my girls that I get more on the like, no, I want to like stay single, or I want to like see multiple people. It's kind of funny. So it's like, you know, I guess my point in saying that is like, you should believe, like, I used to be very like, nah, like that's stupid. Like, can we just read this differently? Like, that's not what's coming through. Can we be realistic? Like, I really don't like delusion, especially in tarot. And there's a lot of that out there. And you got to really be careful with what you hear in certain people's videos. But, you know, that is true. Like, that is a thing. Like, you know, sometimes it's just like, that's wifey and that's how they feel. And like, men can be so gushy. And I have so many, you know, I can't speak for men, but I have a lot of male friends, and they do admit that. Like, that's just like, they, you know. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, in this pile is like, yeah, this person is picturing you. So if it's like a newer connection and you're like, what? Like, yeah, this person is imagining you as someone they want to lock down. I think part and parcel to the fact that you might also have other options. They might want to take you off the market. What did I say? 10 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this person that wants to talk to you feels very fulfilled by you. They feel very committed to you already. They feel very invested in you, and they want to continue to invest in you. They don't really like being apart. With the Hangman in reverse, I do feel like this, and the Lovers, they want to invest in you. 6 of Pentacles. They feel very 6 of Wands. Oh, 9 of Wands. Still, I kind of read that as that's so funny. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. All right, put that down. You make them very happy. They can see the big picture with you. They feel like it's a good idea. And I feel like this person is seeing this connection from a different perspective. So if there was a third party situation, if there was a little like hang up, or a little drama, or a little separation, or a little no contact, or you pulled your energy away, it actually served good in the connection, because it gave this person a different view on the connection, in that they miss you, that you actually add value to their life. Your presence is something that is worth something to them, and they don't want to lose that. And I feel like it really allowed your connection to do its thing in the 5D. And it even highlighted even more how deep your connection is, or how there's just this compatibility and this chemistry and this natural camaraderie between you two that maybe this person has never felt before, okay? And I do really get like that you're constantly on their mind. So we have dog barking, advice from a friend, younger man. So this person could be a younger man, or you could be. We have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Ooh, that's beautiful. 6 of Pentacles, like I feel like this person, next time they see you, they want to like give you something or give you a gift. I mean, the holidays are around the corner, so maybe this person wants to give you like a Christmas gift, but this person does want to take this all the way. Okay, so we have Rat, someone working against you behind your back, and that could be this third party situation here. Pig, beware of greed. Kite, you could be going on vacation, or you could be on vacation, that's why there's a separation. And then Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. I definitely get a sense that someone is sending you some sort of evil eye, there's some sort of energy, but you are very spiritually protected, and your guides want you to know that they do have your back. Okay, so what would this person that wants to talk to group number 2 say to them? And if you guys are liking this video, please give it a like and comment down below if this is resonating. I wish I had treated you better. Okay, so this person could be thinking that, or they could also be wanting to say, like, I want to treat you better. I know that I have to treat you better. I wish things could be different. Yeah, this person wishes things could be different. I think they do want to take action in implementing things to make it different. Okay, I want to be more than friends. For some of you, this person is in the friend zone, or it just hasn't gotten off the ground. Like, you guys are talking, but you haven't had sex yet, or like, you know, there's no labels, and they're not really allowed to be like jealous of you seeing other people or this or that. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I feel like this is an internal thing. I don't think they literally had some issue where they blamed you. I think this is more like they get jealous or upset about something. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all that in my mind. Okay. I'm afraid to contact you. So maybe this person is afraid to contact you first, or maybe it's more like they're intimidated by you, and maybe you're really laid back. Maybe you're really like hands off, and they don't want to like blow your phone up. Like, you know, you kind of let the conversation go, and then you don't text back, and they're like, and they want to talk to you like at all times, but they're like, I don't want to blow them up. And like, so it kind of is this intimidation factor. Ooh, we both know I'm not the one for you. Okay, so this person could be having some of these fears kind of rise up to the surface, and they're like projecting. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about you. I definitely get that for sure from this person. My life is not together as it seems. And then when you kind of are off to yourself doing your own thing, they're like, should I just not bother her or him? Like, should I just let them be? The answer is yes. No, I'm just kidding. Should I just let them be? Because they're like, I got a bunch of shit going on that truly like group number 2 doesn't know about. And like, I feel like I'm ultimately not the one for them, but like selfishly, I want them. You know what I'm saying? I look for you everywhere. I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons. So they've like never had a connection like this, and they're just grateful to have like met you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, some of you, like I said, it's an ex, you have a past. I remember every detail of that day. I feel like this person remembers just details of like when you guys saw each other. It could have been like such a casual passing, but they remember what you were wearing, what you smell like all of that. I love you, and I know I crossed the line with you. Okay, group number 2. I hope that resonated. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys want some uncensored 18+ content, check out my Patreon, and I am open for private readings. So if you guys were looking to book a reading, that is down below. I love you, and I will see you guys in your next video. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. Okay, so I've pre-shuffled your oracle. We are going to be getting into who wants to talk to you. And if we get multiple people, I'll talk about that. I am going to start with your oracle. So we have dance. You guys could like to dance or be a dancer. We have love spell. Uh-oh. You've been bewitched. Message in a bottle. Child eternal. Samaritan, honeymoon, okay, deception, all right, heartbroken, wait, what? Broken heart, indecision, what's going on? Okay, I'm getting a couple energies already. I'm getting someone that you are newly involved with. It's in its honeymoon stage, and you're feeling really good about the connection. Maybe there's a lot of like flirty text going back and forth, and like you guys are just all over each other, all about each other. I feel like I'm getting an ex too that wants to come through, and might even be obviously still heartbroken over you, but might be even seeing you sort of move on, or maybe you have them blocked, but energetically they know that you've moved on, or maybe they somehow have eyes on your social media. Maybe they have looking at your follower list. I don't know, something. There's 2 polar opposite energies. One of these people is a good person. One of them, I don't want to say is not, but I feel like is not very honest or hasn't been honest with you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Are these the queens? Jesus, this deck is so confusing to me. Hold on, sorry. Oracle, if these are aces, I swear to God. Oh my God, they're aces. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Jeez. We got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming through. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Who wants to talk to my pile number 3? Sorry. The Emperor. So there's that Aries. I was really feeling the Aries. So definitely someone is stressing out about you. Could be an ex. They're coming through pretty dominantly is the word I was searching for. I mean, they want the same thing as this new person wants. I definitely feel like this new person wants to talk to you. They want to, like, if you're not at that level yet, they want to bring it up a level and start like charming you and having flirtatious texting. For some of you, I'm hearing sexting, and like, you know, I feel like this person wants a commitment with you. They're very passionate about you. They're very attracted to you. Ooh. With that Ace of Wands popping out, they could be looking at your pictures. This person is imagining your body. Maybe you went dancing with this person, or this person wants to go dancing with you. They're very zoned in on you. Okay, so if there is a newer person that you're talking to, newer connection, who I feel like similarly to maybe the ex has anxiety as well, because they're like thinking so obsessively about you. Did y'all put a spell on them? What is going on? Did y'all put a spell on them? Because, like, if you did, it's working. I don't fucking know. I know, not my business. But, like, there's a light-hearted... I mean, you're very lovable. I'm seeing that in the energy. Like, there's a light-heartedness to you. Like, this child, eternal, like, I feel like you bring out people's youthfulness and their humor. And there's a lot of laughs with you. I feel like you heal people's inner child as well. So, like... if they had inner child issues, like I feel like just being around you helps heal them. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, this person's, you know, they're very consumed by thoughts, feelings, emotions for you. They're very positive. They aren't understanding like where this is all coming from. It really has hit them like a bus. Okay. With the moon, it's like maybe even bringing up fears, because it's like, holy shit, like they have their eye literally set on you. You know what I'm saying? They're very zoned in on you. They've made up their mind. They want you. And maybe this person has some anxieties, or there's some moon energy because they don't really know you that well for them to be super in love with you. Maybe they're really afraid that you could break their heart, or maybe they're not showing you who they are truly, and they're like, are they gonna like me? Is group number 3 gonna really like me when I take the mask off? Like, you know, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. With the moon energy as well, I feel like maybe some of y'all are undecided between the two. Maybe you don't know if you want to go with your ex or this new person. Ooh. Whoa, that was so weird. Can't even explain to you what just happened, but it was weird. Maybe there's some sort of shocking element to the connection. I'm getting for some of you, and this is so random, that your ex does drive-bys or like pops up, you know, like you'll block them and they'll literally fucking try and pop up at your door to talk to you, you know. That's how bad they want to talk to you. I get that your ex, one of these people here, is really going through it. Like, they can't believe that you're moving on or seeing someone else. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, and they're like, we can still make it. Like, it's fine. Like, I forgive you. We can still make it work. Maybe you don't want that. You're like, fuck off. Yeah, they're like, I don't care. Like, I'm committed to you. I want you and only you. Like, I feel like your ex is very decided about you. I feel like the indecision energy could be you, or it could be this new person thinking that you're undecided. Like, maybe they know that your ex is still in the picture. I'm hearing for some of you that your ex is like your baby daddy or something, and baby mama. Maybe they feel like you're the one that's deceiving them, and they're kind of nervous because you could really, really hurt them. And maybe they feel like there's something you're not telling them with the Hermit in reverse and that Moon energy. Like you're mysterious, but to a point where it's creating anxiety. Like there's not clear communication. So they want to talk to you because they want there to be clear communication. I feel like this person, that the Emperor energy, this newer person, is very emotionally mature, and they're very practical, and they could even be older than you, or they're just wise or an old soul, but there's something about their approach to this relationship and that they really want to approach it the right way, and they feel like there's some communication or some talks that need to be had. Okay, we have the Devil. They could be the one with the X, you know, it could be both of you. Four of Cups. What's going on? Strength. I feel like there's an element of a lack of willpower on both ends. Like your ex is obsessed with you. This new person's obsessed with you. Okay. I know you're not going to comment. I know you're going to just remain anonymous, which is fine. I mean, I remain anonymous too. But there is, you know, there's someone out there, multiple people even, where you did do a love spell, and it could have just been a minor little, like, you didn't think it was going to work. But let me tell you what the most powerful kind of spell is. A love spell. And I'm not anti anything. Spell work is there. But just know that this person, like, is not going to manifest in the healthiest way. Like, you got what you wanted. Like, they cannot get you off their mind. They're absolutely obsessed with you, you know. But this relationship couldn't possibly manifest in the healthiest way, in that they're not the same person that you were attracted to enough to make a love spell on them. Does that make sense? Like, let's say you're into, and sorry if you guys didn't do a love spell and you're like being lectured by me. I'm not trying to lecture anyone. I'm just trying to give you guys some insight on magic because I use it in my everyday life. And it's just a little life lesson because I've learned the hard way. So let's say you do a love spell on person A because you really like person A like so much and you really want them to like you just as much back. So you do a love spell and it works, but they become so different than who they really are, person A, because of the love spell and their like intense emotion and feeling and obsession for you, that they're like shackled to a devil energy that actually ends up turning you off. Like you don't actually really end up wanting them at the end of the day. Like you're not actually that attracted to them anymore because it's just like too fucking much. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here for some of you. I mean, you could still be like, I'm very attracted to this person, I'm so glad it works, blah, blah. In that case, like, yeah, fuck yeah. But still, and even still, there's an element of it like not being through their own willpower that they're like, they have you on the brain, okay? So it's kind of and it's same thing with your ex. Like, I feel like, and let's say you didn't do any kind of love spell whatsoever, and you're like, Sam, what the fuck? Okay, well, let me address that as well. There's something about your energy that's very intoxicating, and you could be attracting people that replace one addiction with the other, and you are that thing that maybe you attract a lot of addicts, a lot of codependents, and people in that way. If that is also the case, there's still some sort of like kind of shadow work, release work that needs to be done. Not to take the beauty out of this reading, because I know that this is a good, happy energy that you're involved with. And I feel like you guys are in your honeymoon stages. I'm not trying to like put a damper on it, but I just see something, and I kind of made a vow that I would not make people delulu, and I would be very, very honest in my readings moving forward. I'm seeing it, I gotta say it, all right? So don't shoot the messenger. But I'm just seeing, and there's ways to correct this. You could just, because we're doing this all in the astral, because this is like you're getting this inside scoop on like what's going on in their brain, you could just easily prompt a conversation with them and be like, hey, like there's some truth like I want to share with you, you know, and boom, there you go. You've solved like some anxieties that they have. Ultimately, yeah, the Magician. I mean, you guys are very powerful, and I think that was like kind of the point I was also trying to make, is like, spell or no spell, be very careful and wise with your words, your thoughts, your intentions, because you're actually a very powerful manifester. You can use that to your ability, to your power, to your advantage, or it could end up like kind of screwing you. You know what I'm saying? because you'll get what you want ultimately no matter what, but it's like, be careful what you wish for kind of energy. But my point is, I feel like both of these people that want to talk to you, they really, really want something with you. And I think it's going to be up to you. Like, it's like the ball's in your court to, yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, like closing a chapter, beginning a new one, to decide where it is you want to go. But one or the other has to end. Like, both cannot remain in the same space. Like, if this is an ex that you're like, why? They're an ex for a reason. Like, there should be a cord cutting ritual that is done, or some sort of cleansing, because they're definitely coming through in this reading, meaning they're still hanging onto your energetic field when you probably didn't watch this reading to hear about them. Like, you probably don't want to hear about them, but if you keep seeing that they're like intruding in on your readings, they're still hanging on to your energy, and you got to do some sort of cord cutting ritual so that they can't even fuck with you in the astral. I know for some of you, a lot of what I'm saying might be going over your head. I'm going to try and break it down in other videos that I do, but like, ultimately, I do think you guys know what I'm talking about. There is this new chapter that's here for you, and it looks really beautiful and bright, honestly, and it looks really happy and healing, and I want the best for you. So just do the necessary little like cleanup that you have to do, and I feel like it also might even clear this newer person's like conscious and, you know, energy that they're feeling. I feel like ultimately, like, you have a good thing going on here, okay? We have Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow, Dragon, Beware of Self-Delusion, Stork, News of a Birth or New Business Opportunity, Broken Wishbone, no, wish that will not be granted, Bread, Period of Prosperity and Abundance, Broom, New Home, New Attitude, some of you guys just moved, Dog Barking, Advice from a Friend. Okay, so what would this person say to you? I don't react when people mention you. The timing just wasn't right for us. I'm afraid to contact you. So I'm kind of getting the newer energy trying to remain very stoic and like in control, even though they aren't, you know? I know that I crossed the line with you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. You came closer than anyone. I feel like that's your ex coming through. I regret lying to you. I hide behind material things, and I want to be more than friends. So I feel like that's the newer energy. Okay, so group number 3, I hope that resonated. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you wanted some 18 plus uncensored videos, you can check out my Patreon. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I will talk to you guys soon.